Somewhere I read of the freedom of assembly. Somewhere I read of the freedom of speech. Somewhere I read of the freedom of press. Somewhere I read that the greatness of America is the right to protest far right.
Okay, here we are in Memphis, Tennessee. Right here, as you can see, this is the Lorraine Hotel. This is actually the site where Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated. Over there, right over there on the balcony. I'll take you for a little walk. Come on, this is your Google class assignment, first one for the second quarter. Your assignment this week is to find a historical location in the United States. There's thousands of them, just like this hotel. Now, they've actually turned this hotel into the Civil Rights Museum, the National Civil Rights Museum. And they go through the whole plight of the African American from slavery, through Reconstruction, through the Jim Crow era, which we've learned about in class, then which we're gonna get to the Civil Rights era, ending here with the assassination of Martin Luther King, and then how it continues through today. And in the museum, I even got to go on the Rosa Parks bus. Check it out.
Please move to the back of the bus. I need that seat now. Please move back. If you can sit there on other buses, suppose you get off and into one of them. If you don't move out of that seat, I'll have you arrested.
As you can see, the museum is pretty awesome. And the fact that it's built around the location where Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated gives it serious historical significance. So what you need to do is you need to research your place and then learn about it so you can share a story, like this one. The story goes that he was coming to Memphis to take part in a rally, and he actually stayed in this hotel. And what I found out interesting from the museum is that there were only certain locations that were safe and where African Americans were really welcome to stay in the South. They couldn't just stop at a hotel and buy a room. Sometimes they wouldn't let African Americans, or they wouldn't be welcome. And they actually created these little safe travel guides, letting African Americans know where they could stay and where they would be treated with respect and dignity. And this was one of the more popular ones, and obviously where Martin Luther King stood. So if you come up here, right over here where the wreath is on the balcony, is actually where he stood when he was assassinated. And right across the street is where the shooter took his shot. So, your assignment is simple. You need to research. I would prefer if you went and actually took a picture of yourself at a location, but I understand we can't always do that. I want you to research a historically significant spot in the United States, and then your job is to learn about why it's important, what happened there that was history, and then report back to the class. So each kid in the class is going to do a presentation telling us about their historical spot that they chose and why is it important that we have these locations in the United States. We'll get it.